is you picked up 8 points for 6th place in Sepang, but had a bit of bad, can you say, a bit of bad luck since then? Obviously the accident in Brasilia, getting caught up in other people's problems, shall we say. How would you sum up the season so far, those first 4 races, and are there any positives you can take from those races?
Oh yeah, absolutely, there's always positives to take. I mean, we entered this championship knowing that we are having a driver with much less experience, and the goal, the aim was really to give Silja as much experience as possible, as many laps, as many race starts, as many qualifyings before she's going to enter the WEC season. So I think there's been plenty of positives, just seeing Silja making steps every time she goes in the car. This is for us the biggest positive. I don't want to blame all the others because, I mean, in the end, yeah, the racing incident in Dubai was a shame. We never saw anything on TV, so in the end we only have from what Silja said. Yeah. So it was a shame, but in the end we were lacking pace in general, so we just tried to give Silja as many laps as possible.
I think you've answered the second question, because I was going to say, obviously this is building the new squad for ELMS. Silja stepping up from Michelin Le Mans Cup, where she set pole position and finished on the podium with Karen in Paul Ricard. So this is definitely the environment ahead of the ELMS season.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think you can be in any better place, either for myself, for Sarah, or for Silja. It is the most competitive championship there is for GT3s right now. So, I mean, we're kind of throwing her to the lions out there, but I think this is really the best way to learn. That's really my mentality. It's tough, but if it was easy, anyone could do it. So I think it's super good, and I am not worried at all that she's going to do more pole positions this year, and hopefully we'll be standing on the podium. But also last year I said we were aiming to win the championship. We didn't win the championship, so maybe I tried to keep my hopes a little bit lower, and then we will see how it goes.
Obviously you've just mentioned about the GT grid here, 28 cars, 6 different manufacturers, lots of good teams. It's such a competitive environment to test yourselves against.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's really the place I want to be myself, but also with the Iron Dames project. You know, we want to be in those competitive championships. We want to be where the grids are 28 cars, you know, and some of the best drivers. This is exactly where we want to be. I want to compare myself to the best gold and platinum and factory drivers out there. Silja has to compare herself to the best bronze, and Sarah has to compare herself to the best silvers. So I don't think the environment could be any better, and it's just preparing us for what's coming up.
Looking here at Yas Marina, we've got this fantastic facility. What are your thoughts on it, and I know you haven't been on track yet, but what's your favourite corner, what's your favourite sequence?
I'm very happy to be here because it brings back a lot of memories. This was the first time I actually raced for Deborah in 2018. I did my first race here. So it brings back a lot of good memories. It's a cool track, and it has more grip than Dubai, so already there it's like, thank God, because Dubai was difficult for that. But I just like the first section of the track, T1, T2, T3, this fast combination of corners. This is what I like, the last part where you're close to the wall and stuff, and there's not room for many mistakes in that area, so I'm just looking forward to drive. Hopefully we will be more in the window with setup, have a better feeling for the car, and then hopefully be closer to some of the faster cars.
What would be a good result for the Iron Dames this weekend?
Ooh, that's difficult to say. I mean, of course the aim is always to go on the podium, to be in the top. I'm not sure we're there yet, to be honest, but if everything goes our way, I still believe we have the lineup to do it. So of course that's the aim in the end of the day. But let's say if we can finish in a top 10, 7-ish, I think that would already be good.